In the wild, there are no second chances. Every step, every sound, every heartbeat could be the difference between life and death. Tonight, we follow the animals who live on that edge and discover what survival really means. The natural world is beautiful, but it is not kind. Every sunrise brings opportunity, and every sunset brings risk. There are no hospitals, no second chances, no mercy. Only those who adapt survive. Across deserts, oceans, forests, and frozen tundra, animals face challenges that test the limits of endurance, intelligence, and instinct. Some are hunters, some are hunted. All are fighting the same battle. This is the story of survival. On the open plains of Africa, power has a price. The lion is often called the king of the jungle, but in truth, the savannah offers no throne, only responsibility. A male lion can weigh over 400 pounds. His mane makes him look larger, more intimidating. But that same mane also makes him visible and vulnerable. Lions don't hunt alone. It is the lionesses who do most of the work. Silent, coordinated, precise. They move through tall grass, bodies low, eyes locked. One mistake, one snapped twig, and the hunt is over. When the chase begins, it is explosive. Dusk fills the air, muscles strain, seconds decide everything. But even kings can fail. More than half of all lion hunts end with nothing. And when there is no food, hunger does not respect royalty. Far from the savannah, another predator faces a different enemy. The polar bear lives in a world of ice and silence. Here, survival depends on patience. A polar bear can wait for hours, sometimes days, beside a single breathing hole in the ice, hoping a seal will surface. No movement, no sound, just stillness. When the moment comes, it must be perfect. But the ice is changing. Each year the frozen platforms grow thinner, the distances grow longer, the hunt grows harder. A polar bear can swim for days without rest, but even that has limits. In this world, strength is not enough. Adaptation is everything. Above mountains and valleys, another master watches. The eagle sees what others cannot. From thousands of feet in the air, its vision can lock onto a single movement. A rabbit, a fish, a snake. Wings spread wide, it rides invisible currents of air. Then, the dive. At over 150 miles per hour, the world becomes a blur. Talons strike with surgical precision. But even the sky has dangers. Storms, rival birds, scarcity. An injured wing means death. For the eagle, perfection is not optional. Beneath the waves, survival looks very different. The octopus has no shell, no bones, no claws. Instead, it has intelligence. 8 arms, each capable of independent movement. Skin that can change color, texture, even shape. An octopus doesn't fight danger. It outsmarts it. When threatened, it becomes the ocean floor. A rock, a shadow, nothing at all. If escape is needed, it releases a cloud of ink. Confusion in liquid form. But there is a cost. Most octopuses live only a few short years. They are born, they learn, they adapt, and then they disappear. Brilliant, brief, unforgettable. In the cold forests of the north, survival is a team effort. Wolves do not live alone. They live as a pack, structured, loyal, disciplined. Each member has a role. Each hunt is a collaboration. When chasing prey larger than themselves, elk, moose, deer, they rely on endurance, not speed. They test, they wait, they exhaust. A single wolf cannot win this battle. Together, they can. But pack life has its own rules. Hierarchy must be maintained. Conflict must be controlled. Because in the wild, division means death. Some predators don't chase, they wait. The crocodile has survived nearly unchanged for millions of years. Its body is armor, its jaws are traps. Eyes just above the water's surface, It becomes part of the river itself. When prey comes to drink, there is no warning. The strike is instant. The grip is final. Death rolls. Silence. Yet even this ancient hunter knows hunger. Weeks, sometimes months, without food. Survival is not about how often you eat, but how long you can endure. Small, scrappy, unapologetic. The honey badger is proof that size does not define courage. Venomous snakes, bees, lions, nothing is off limits. Its thick skin resists bites and stings. Its attitude refuses retreat. But fearlessness is not stupidity. The honey badger knows when to fight and when to escape. Survival favors confidence, but rewards intelligence. Not all survival is about power. For prey animals, survival means awareness. The deer lives every day on alert, ears rotating, eyes scanning, muscles ready. It must eat, but eating means lowering its head. And lowering its head means risk. Predators depend on surprise. Prey depends on anticipation. A fraction of a second can save a life. And sometimes, running is the greatest strength of all. Each year, millions of animals move as one. Across rivers filled with crocodiles. Across plains stalked by predators. Why risk everything? Because staying still is even more dangerous. The Great Migration is not a choice. It is a necessity. Only those strong enough to travel and smart enough to survive the crossing will live to see another season. This is nature's greatest gamble. In the wild, survival does not belong to the strongest alone. It belongs to the adaptable, the patient, the aware. Sometimes it means fighting, sometimes hiding, sometimes waiting. Every animal you've seen shares the same goal, to live one more day. No applause, no recognition, just existence. And perhaps that is the most powerful lesson of all. As night falls across the planet, the battle continues. In forests, in oceans, on ice, in the sky, survival never sleeps. Because tomorrow, the wild begins again.